Hey, what's happening? In this video, I'm going to show you exercise 4 for pattern 2. This exercise is going to sound something like this. Okay, so what we're doing in this one is similar to exercise 4 for pattern 1. We're going to take our pattern and do it in 16th notes. So we're going to group it in 4. We're actually going to add a little bit of ending to it, to each cycle of the pattern, just to help it sound more like groups of 4. All right, so let's do this nice and slow. We're going to do this over, as usual, a G major scale. So we're going to do this in 2 versions. We're going to do one with a nice little pause in between the ascending and descending, and then one that just keeps you going nonstop. So let's go over this really slow. What we're going to do is we're just going to start doing our regular 2-string repeat pattern. And then we're going to add 4 extra notes onto it. All right, so that was... So you see I added middle note, low note, middle note, and high note from the 2nd string of each cycle of the pattern. And this should hopefully help you hear this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can hear this as da 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 da, versus in all the other exercises we're hearing it as 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's da 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 da. Now we're hearing it as da 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 da. Okay, so so we'll move on to the next string. So starting on the A string. So that's the regular pattern, then adding on our little extra. And then starting on the D string. On the G string. And then on the B string. And then to end it, as usual, end on our B note. That's that 7th fret, and what I think of as the middle note of my three notes on the high E string. And we're gonna hang on that one for a good 4 beats, and then we can make our way back down. So that's our regular 2-string repeat pattern, and then we're gonna add those extra 4 notes. So we're just mirroring what we did on the way up the strings, or up in town. Well, we're mirroring it. Jeez Louise. So this time we're doing the middle note, high note, middle note, low note. All right, starting on the B string. Starting on our D string. And then on our A string. And then finish it off. And we can hang on that for another 4 beats. And then we can just start it over and over. right, so that is going to be the slightly easier version of this, where we get to just hang out for a couple beats in between the ascending, descending. For the slightly more difficult version, we're just going to add, as usual, we're just going to add a nice little ending on there, just to use it as a turnaround. So let's just imagine we just did this whole pattern as usual. All right, so let's start it on our B string. All right, so this new ending we're going to add. Okay. So the way I think of it, this always sounds confusing when I just speak it out loud, but so this ends our regular 2-string repeat pattern on our pinky. So we're gonna go back down the high E string, and then up the high E string, and then back down again. So down, up, down, and then down the B string, up the B string, and then up and down the high E string again. So that ending one last time. I lied, that ending one last time with the last cycle of the pattern. That's the hit pattern. Okay, so now we can start descending. Kind of speed through this so we can get to the ending. So now we're going to add that ending on it, but we're going to mirror it. So when we were up on the high E string, or when we were on the high strings, every time we went up a note, this time we're going to go down a note. So if we remember, we did starting on the middle note, went the middle to the low note, went down, and then up the strings. This time we're going to start on the middle note, and we're going to go up. So the ending, will be. Again, that is starting on the middle note, so we're going to go up the string, or up one note, down the notes on the low E string, back up, and then up and down the A string, and then down and up the low E string. Together getting. So really, you're just doing like 4 beats or like 16 notes of a turnaround. So that ending with the last cycle of the pattern will get you sounding like this. Okay, so there are your 2 versions of exercise 4 for pattern 2. You're doing again, we're just doing that pattern in 16th notes, so we're grouping them in 4s instead of 3s, just changing it up a little bit. Hope you liked it. Hope you learned something. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you on the next one.